Question of the day today is more of like a task. So when the gym opens, I request that you guys maybe all try, or some of us try, to make a Spotify playlist so that we can practice some new songs. For today's warm-up, we're going to start off with some timed movements. The first one is a 30-second squat hold. So just on the spot, I'll get into my squat position. You could hold on to a door or a table or something to help you keep upright. From here, I'll go into the bottom of my squat. I'm going to hold for 30 seconds. As soon as that 30 seconds is over, I'm going to go into 30 seconds of some goblet squats. After that, we'll go into 30 seconds of a handstand hold, hiking on the ground or off of an object, kicking up to a wall walk hold, some variation of handstand hold, into 30 seconds of push press. So I'll have my object. You can do this with 2 arms. I like to hold on to the kettlebell as so. And I'll do 30 seconds of push press. After that, I'm going to do 30 seconds now, trying to get our heart rate up a little bit more, of some lateral line hops, into 30 seconds of some high knees. And then finally, 1 minute of Samson lunge. So just getting into a nice long lunge, reaching over top and back, getting a little stretch into our hip flexors and quads. And I'll cycle through that for 1 minute. After that, for our mobility, we're going to get into a saddle pose. Either 2 minutes for the full pose or 1 minute for a half saddle on each leg. So saddle position. If you are able to, I'll sit with my knees slightly out. I'll lean back, gonna get a nice little stretch into my quads and my hip flexors. If this is super uncomfortable for you, you could up yourself onto your bum and go into a half saddle instead. So one leg will be out and the other leg will be bent. After that, we'll go into 2 minutes of some ankle mobilization, either 1 minute on each side here. So I'll get down to the bottom of just like a little squat position. I'm going to put a little bit of weight on top of my knee, and then from here, I'm just going to very gently sway back and forth, get a little bit more open into the back of my ankle. For the workout today, we have a little chipper. It's for time. It starts off with 80 single arm dumbbell or kettlebell thrusters. You could swap out a barbell as well and do 80 leg thrusters with that. But I'll start with my object. And I'll do 80 thrusters, just making sure that I am sharing the reps evenly between my arms. After that, you're going to go into 60 reps of a box jump, or a jump over an object, or a step up onto an object. So I can use my kettlebell here and do my 60 jumps over my object. The next movement is a handstand push-up for 40 reps. If you can't do handstand push-ups, we can also do pike push-ups. But in my pike position, and I would do 40 reps there. If that's still not something that we're doing yet, we can do hand release push-ups with or without our knees. So going through my push-up, releasing my hands, and then popping up. The next movement in this chipper is 60 pistol squats. So that is single leg squats or some kind of single leg variation. If you can do the full pistol, you'll do the full pistol. If not, we can do the curtsy squat, so stepping behind. You could also do what we call a shrimp squat. Good old Coach May taught me this one, where you cross your foot behind and do your single leg squat from there. So you're still working on that single leg position. Or you could do single leg squats to a box, so shortening the range of motion, but getting some practice in there. And finally, this workout is going to end with a 1 mile run. There is some scaling options and alternatives on the website for rowing, biking, and walking. For our Kasha, we have a fun little core piece actually. So it's going to be alternating for 10 minutes. The first movement is shoulder taps. So just on the ground, make sure that you're being nice to your wrists. The wider your feet are, the easier this will be. From here, making sure my hips aren't swaying around. I'm going to do shoulder taps. On the alternate minute, you can do Turkish sit-ups. So we're not doing the full Turkish get-up. We'll be done for 12 reps. There'll be 6 on each arm, weighted or unweighted. I will pop myself onto the ground as if I'm about to start my Turkish get-up. But from here, I will go back down. I'll do that 6 on one side and then 6 on the other side. All right, so for our additional programming outside of the classes, we have our snatch. It's been a long time coming as well, but we are finally at some heavy doubles. So if you do have the weight, it's an opportunity to add a little bit of weight onto the bar. We're gonna be doing 7 rounds of 2 reps, and about 85% if you're able to make that. So I do encourage you guys to go a little bit heavier today, so long as you're still moving well, and it's still snappy and you're still setting up between each rep, so still not touch and go as well. For our additional Metcon, we have a little bit of some pull-up action going on. So we have a 15-minute AMRAP, 5 chest to bar, 10 dumbbell thrusters, back to 5 chest to bar, and then rest for 45 seconds. Our goal is to try to get through those intervals as quickly as you can with that 45 seconds to rest. So it should take you about 45 seconds to do each of those intervals, so about 1-to-1 work rest. If you don't have the place to do pull-ups, there is some variations for you on the website, some different modifications that you can do so you can still do this workout. All right, so have fun. Make sure you make those Spotify playlists and see you all tomorrow. Bye.